Hey guys, it's Ep20 and welcome back to episode 20 of my play career mode. Now in today's episode we've got plenty of games to get through. The first game is against Lyon. Now of course this is in the Champions League. We are currently in the group stage. You can see we are currently top as well, ahead of Dortmund by 3 points and ahead of Lyon by 4. We've also got other games to play in today's episode as well. We've got Celta Vigo in the league. We've got a couple of internationals which we're just going to sim past. These are friendly so there's no point. Girona will be played also in today's episode as well as Anderlecht. And maybe we'll get to Atletico Madrid. We'll have to wait and see. Might have time to fit in 5 games, might not, but I guess we'll wait and find out as we go through today's episode. Before we get into things though, if we could try and hit 75 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well down below, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get through today's episode alright. The throat is sore, to be honest. It's after last night. So I should be alright. Hopefully it doesn't sound too different to usual. But hopefully I get through today's episode alright. Let's crack on with it. Let's play this game against Lyon. I'm going to be starting up front here with Thomas Muller. Hopefully that partnership's going to be alright for us in this game. Currently on 17 appearances, 14 goals, 9 assists. Pretty good return for us. Let's crack on with things. Let's try and get ourselves the victory, which we really need to obviously extend our lead at the top of our group. Okay, then here we go for this game against Lyon. A big match for us potentially, because if we win this game then I think we are basically through, if not mathematically through, into the knockout stages of the Champions League, which is obviously where we're expected to be. We're expected to be much further on than that as well as Barcelona, but we definitely need to be able to get through the groups. Oh, can we capitalise on that? Trying to get there. I just get a toe to it, but the defender manages to recover just about. It's a poor touch, but it was initially because of that poor pass from his teammate, and unfortunately not able to pounce properly. Play me through. Play me through. What a pass. Am I onside though? That's got to be a penalty, but I'm offside anyway. Oh, what a pass that was. That was brilliant play. Oh, so frustrating. It was a great run if I don't say so myself, but just a little bit too quick for the fullback, and therefore I'm obviously a little bit offside there, but it's not too far away, is it? If I could have pulled that one off, it would have been a great goal. Hacked down, though, by the defender. Pretty annoyed about that. Good chance here for Lyon. They played it through, and they shoot, and that's poor goalkeeping. He dives the totally wrong way. What is going on? He should save it at his front post, surely. Lyon take the lead, and it's really, really bad from us. We allowed them through there, and then it's scored by, I'm not too sure, is that Traore? Don't really know, it looks a little bit like him. But yeah, it's really, really frustrating to see that happen because it's really poor goalkeeping. He goes the complete wrong way for some reason. Losing the game 1-0, and it is Traore that gets the goal for Lyon there, 1-0 to them. Another opportunity for Lyon, who hits us on the break yet again. A good chance for them to come inside here and shoot. Save this time by Ter Stegen. And could have been followed up properly. The scissor kick was tried, but it ultimately failed. It's half time, losing the game 1-0. Really disappointing first half for us. To be losing to Lyon, who have had maybe 2 chances in the game. And both of which they could have easily scored from. In fact, Traore just himself had 3 shots, but they haven't had many chances at all. Most of it's come from Traore, to be honest. And so, yeah, it's very disappointing. Got to improve. We've got to make sure that we're creating more chances and starting to take them. I'm just a little bit worried about the way that's breaking down as soon as he gets to the strikers right now. We're also not really winning it back particularly well, and again that's probably down to the formation that we're playing versus the one that they're playing, which I think is a 4-3-3. So again, we're struggling against that sort of formation. Oh, we'll have it there. We'll have it there. Oh, hits the post. It was a really good chance for us there. I really sort of tried to get to him. I think I did get something on it, to be honest, as well, that maybe just influenced it a little bit, but still couldn't be taken early on in the second half. Good luck to play this ball through to Thomas Muller. It's a really good opportunity, but just intercepted by the Lyon defence. To be fair to them, they defended really, really well, so can't complain about us not getting a goal, really, because they've had us in their pockets for the whole match so far. We've got to find a way through them, though. It's looking unlikely the way that we're playing at the moment. We've got to really sort of change the momentum of the game, because it's all going for them, and nearly scored and doubled their lead. Was it saved? No, it just went out the bar in the end. Really frustrating. 25 minutes left to try and get 2 goals. Otherwise, it really does make this group very interesting. Lyon have had 9 shots, we've had 3. It's ridiculous, this game. It's all been one way for them. Very frustrating for us. There we go. Much better play. Dembele running forward now. Has to just wait for me to arrive. It's a great chance. Oh, we've scored. We've equalised as well. It's come from nothing. And is that Suarez in the middle? I can't quite tell, but it's a great delivery from Dembele on his weaker side. It's not. It's Oscar that's got in the box, and he'll take that lovely bit of play. And I'm going to take some of the credit for the build-up play there, because I've dropped really, really deep, tried to pick up the ball in a good position, and then from there started to create an attack. I couldn't get in the box myself, but luckily Oscar could, and he scores. It's a bit of a toe poke, but we'll happily take it. Just need to get something on it, and it's 1-1. 15 minutes to go. Can we get ourselves a winner? If we would, then it'll be certainly against someone I play. And we're going all-out attack to try and do it as well. A little bit risky, since we've just got an equaliser. Oh, come on. That's clearly a foul. I need a yellow card there. Come on, 9 minutes left. We're on the attack then, a great position as well. We just turned the midfield and then we're on to the defence really, so it's frustrating to be brought down there. Final change is going to be Rakitic off. I think bringing on Rafinha. Can we have something on target? No, at least challenge the keeper. It's disappointing from Dembele. We've lost a lot of structure in midfield now, which is the only downside to all-out attack, so I'm going to have to drop a little bit deeper to help out, otherwise that's going to happen. We lost it in midfield, Lyon running through, and they score. We should have ran further forward, so I don't know how he's finished from that sort of range, but it's the former Real Madrid player that scores, I think, as well. So frustrating for us, but I can't say it's undeserved, because it's deserved, to be totally honest. I mean, they have played the better of the football, have had more chances, more shots, and they've quite rightly put themselves back in front. We've got it tactically wrong again. It's the manager's fault here, and it will be for a number of games, I think, this season as well. Tactically not got it right. Formation's not correct. Going all out attack with 15 minutes to go when you've just got an equaliser. It's a stupid decision. Keep things balanced. Keep things in a way which the momentum's still in our favour, but we've still got a solid defence and solid attack, whereas he's just chucked everyone forward. No midfield. Defence is open and exposed. Totally wrong decision, and it's going to cost us the game here. This is the sort of time when you want to be going all-out attack, but too late, really, to be able to get 2 goals in 6 minutes. Now, look at this again. Defence totally exposed. Nobody's there. Luckily, this time it gets cut out, and I think, is that cut out by the goal scorer, Oscar? Really? Play me through, Muller. Somebody. Oh, a little bit behind me. I've still got it. Trying to shoot and just outmanoeuvred to get a shot away. Really, really difficult one there. Got ourselves a corner. PK comes off. De Stegen goes up. They brought on another centre-back. Strange decision again. Over the bar. Really annoying. That's it. We've lost the game 2-1 here to Lyon. Deservedly they win the match. I can't have too many complaints about the outcome of the game. I can have complaints about our performance, though, and the tactics used by the manager. Very disappointing, very naive sort of decision to obviously go and go all out attack. It was totally wrong decision. Got ourselves 7.4 rating. I can't really say that I deserve much more than that. I'm very much isolated up front there with Thomas Muller struggling really. We kept on getting played through that midfield area, which we didn't dominate properly. So disappointing performance. We can bounce back in today's episode still. Rakitic after 3 weeks, wasn't aware that he had an injury, to be honest, but there we go. On to the next game against Celta Vigo. We're on into second place now, so actually much better in the league now, which is good to see. 4 points behind Atletico Madrid, who will have potentially an opportunity in today's episode, maybe, if not next episode, to try and catch them up. I've been picked again for the England team, which is nice, but again, not going to be playing those matches. Starting up front alongside Thomas Muller in this game against Celta Vigo. Let's see whether we can contribute a goal or an assist in this match and try and get a little bit closer to 19 goals in 19 games or 20 goals in 20 games, whatever. So, yeah, I like to be able to get a goal a game on average. That's usually what I aim for, but I've had more assists this season. Okay, we go for this game against Celta Vigo. Got to get back on track. Disappointing performance against Lyon, so we've got to try and bounce back in this game and hopefully get ourselves 3 points. Let's just have a go from range here. Oh, not far away at all. Great start to the game. Forcing a corner there. And forcing a save from the goalkeeper. Out for a corner. Let's try and get ourselves on the end of this if we can. It's in my direction. Can I get there, though? No, it's very rare I win headers. Oh, there's another chance for a finesse. Let's go. Oh, this time the post or bar, maybe. And out for a goal kick. Oh, I've had 2 great chances in the opening 4 minutes. And unfortunately, neither of them have quite led to a goal, but not far away. Let's have a good ball in, please. It's not a bad one. It's over me, though. It's a good chance to the back post. It's 1-0. And we're taking the lead. And I'm pretty sure it's that guy that I've never heard of that scored the goal as well. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's Towers or something. Never heard of him, but it's a good connection on the back post. Gets himself a great headed goal there. Good overlap as well. Good cross on the right foot. I think the weaker side for Alba as well. And it's a great headed goal. 1-0. And it's a great start to this match. I just realised I think this might be a changed team. I'm pretty sure it's a very different goalkeeper there. I'm not even too sure who he is or whether he's maybe a new signing or something. But they've just equalised from the corner because we've not cleared it properly. And it's a great finish. Yet again, can't have too many complaints about the goal. Alright, maybe it's the first or second shot, but yeah, they certainly deserve it based on the quality of the finish there. Good strike from the, it looks like, it just seems like a defender, but probably wrong. He just peels away from his man, totally free, don't close him down properly at all, and the goalkeeper doesn't do enough. Drawing the game now 1-1, very disappointing. Only got in front for about 9 or 10 minutes. Go on, let me get there. Oh, swung for it as well. Cleared by the defender. It's half-time when we are drawing the game 1-1 at the moment. Very disappointing first-half performance from us. Again, should really be in front. We've controlled the game better than Celta Vigo have, and they've just had a couple of chances and they've scored one. So, a little bit gutted about our own performance, though, going forward. Not being good enough, not creating enough chances, and not looking like scoring enough goals either. So, it's got to change in the second half. Hopefully it can. But yeah, certainly the team in control of the match. Into Thomas Muller. Can I have this back, please? I will. Back into Muller, maybe. Good little chip ball through. Oh, we had to take it first time. We've got ourselves an assist. Thomas Muller scores. 5 minutes into the second half, we're back in front. And it's Thomas Muller who gets the goal. And I'll happily take an assist for that as well. Nice little chip. A little bit of a 1-2 going on there as well. And I was expecting him to sort of hit it through his laces, but it was more of a side foot. But it got past the goalkeeper. That's the most important thing. And you can just see the run that he makes. Just pick him out there. Lovely. And he just manages to, luckily, get it over his shoulder and onto his foot and in the back of the net. Don't know how the keeper doesn't save it. He's in a good position there, but he just can't get to it. 2-1. Still yet to get a goal myself, but an assist isn't too bad. Still looking for a goal, though. Wow, Route 1's nearly worked for them. Just hit the post there. Hoof the ball up and a header somehow beats like 2 or 3 defenders to that. And just somehow, again, the goalkeeper can't get there and it hits the post. Shouldn't be allowed to happen. Play me through Muller. Good chance here. Can he... nearly repaid the favour there as well, but saved by the keeper. The finish wasn't quite what I was after. I was supposed to be on the right foot to the right-hand side of the goal. Instead, it was on the left foot. I'm on the left-hand side of the goal. So, didn't quite work out again, but still for that third goal to extend our lead. Go on, that's a great ball in for Thomas Muller. Has to be a goal and it's a third. And I'm going to again take a little bit of credit for that because I asked for the ball to be delivered there by the right back. It's on his left foot. It's a great delivery. Just a little bit gutted I wasn't in the position that Thomas Muller was. But I just asked for it to be delivered here on this right-hand side. It's a great ball in. Thomas Muller totally unmarked. It's a fantastic finish as well. Again, not involved in the goal, but we'll take it because it's the third one that we really needed. With 20 minutes to go, Thomas Muller on with potentially the opportunity to get a hat-trick as well. Thomas Muller comes off here, replaced by Suarez. An opportunity now for me to get a goal on the left foot. What a finish that is. It's 4-1. That's a volley on the left foot. It's a great delivery from that left-hand side as well. Just beats my man to it. Just got there to the ball much sooner than he did. And finished it off in style. Fantastic strike as well. And we'll take the goal and assist in this game. It just comes from a throwing. And you just see the way that I lose him. He doesn't anticipate it properly. And how I've managed to hit that on the volley, I have no idea. But it's a great strike. And there's no stopping that for the goalkeeper. 4-1 now. We've extended our lead perfectly. And we've obviously going to go on to win this match. That's it. We've won the game 4-1. A great victory over Celta Vigo there. Gets us 3 points. Puts Atletico Madrid under a little bit of pressure as well. We were 4 points behind them. So hopefully they've dropped points during this game week. Very happy with the second half performance. Obviously great to get a goal as well. And a very good rating. 9.2. So goal and assist. Pretty happy with that. So let's move on to the next game, which I think are the international matches, which we're going to sim past. So we can just focus on the Barcelona matches. Atletico Madrid haven't actually dropped points, unfortunately for us. They are still 4 points in front of us, which means obviously we do still have a bit of catching up to do, which we might be able to do in today's episode if we do get to that game. We will now just sim through the international matches, go straight to the Girona match, and go past South Africa and Romania, 2 games that didn't really feel like playing. So starting for this match, obviously we played 19 games, scored 15 goals, and got ourselves 10 assists this season, so a really good return on assists as well, nearly as many goals as assists, which is very strange. Usually it's just goals that have been getting in the previous seasons, but yeah, let's see how we get on in this game against Girona. Obviously a match, again, we should be winning really, we should be winning fairly comfortably. I guess we'll have to wait and see, hopefully get some more goals to add to the tally as well. Okay, let's crack on with this game then against Girona. It's another match that we should be winning, so hopefully we're able to do that. Got to put in that same sort of performance as we did against Celta Vigo in the second half. Muller needs to get into the box now so I can cross it to him. Going to fake shot inside. Go for the cross into the back post, in fact, and saved by the goalkeeper. Tips it over the bar and out for a corner. 22 minutes in. Still looking for the opening goal. I've got to get myself in the box rather than the edge of it. And it's going to go over me and punched away. Oh, so close there. Opposition with a great chance from the corner. Just manages to peel away from his man. Goes for the finish and just about hits, I think, the side netting in the end. It's very close anyway. And nearly took the lead there. It's half-time, drawing the game 0-0. Really frustrating half again for us, where we just not performed well enough in the third match of today's episode, again in the first half. Always seems to be the case where we have to really pick things up going to the second half. But first half, yeah, couldn't quite get going. Thomas Muller's had a really bad game. He's looked really poor, actually, up front, considering he had such a good last match. He's not managed to continue that into this game, and so everything's broken down when it's got to him. So yeah, I've got to try and get hold of the ball more myself. Got to get closer to the goal as well. We just can't seem to get a grip of the game properly. And again, Girona pretty much running the midfield. Oh, great chance. Should be a goal, but luckily the goalkeeper comes out just in time. Fantastic play. Just for the sort of passage of play, they'd probably deserve a goal from that, to be honest. But luckily for us, still remains at 0-0. We've been given a bit of a warning there. We're not passing the ball quick enough. How many opportunities did he have? Again, he gets lucky, though, that it's given us a foul. There we go, great chance for a switch. It's a really good opportunity here. He's got to keep running. He's got to outpace the defender as well. Don't take the early shot. Shoot now. Just passes it to the keeper, doesn't he? It's not a shot. It's not a shot. Another good chance to the opposition, and should be a goal again. We're so lucky to be at 0-0 here. I can't believe we've got an opportunity still to win the match with about 15 minutes to go. They could have really had 2 goals at least, so disappointing again defensively. My rating's not particularly great, and deservedly so as well. Great chance. It's going to be a goal, isn't it? Off the post. Wow, how have we been let off the hook here? What's going on? They keep on missing the chances. They could be 3-0 up easily in this game, and we have been so lucky. I mean, I'd take a point at this moment in time. I'd definitely take a point. As much as I'd be disappointed not to get all 3, we have been really let off the hook here. We still might get all 3. That is unbelievable. We're winning the game 1-0. It's Gerard Piqué who's gone forward. I get myself an assist as well. It's a good cross in on left foot actually, but Piqué heads it in the back of the net. We're winning this game 1-0. What is going on here? It should be 3-0 to the opposition, definitely. I mean, they've had so many great chances that they haven't taken, but luckily we have when we've gone forward here very late on. That should be the winning goal. It's a good little run for myself, but I was going to cut back in on the right foot, but I just thought I'd go for it. Luckily, Piqué was in the right position and not to pass the goalkeeper. Crazy game. And that's it. We've won the match 1-0. We have got so fortunate in this match. We've been really let off the hook here. Got all 3 points somehow, and we continue to put pressure on the first place at Atletico Madrid. So, yeah, unbelievable. And I also got my rating up to 8.5 all of a sudden as well after getting that assist late on. Crazy. I'm going to quickly have a look at the stats if we can. Here we go. The stats say that they had 1 more shot than us actually, which I thought was a little bit more than that. We actually had 1 more shot on target, which I thought was more than that. But if you take into account the times they hit the post and various other places, then I suppose they probably did have more the better opportunities, and they certainly have more possession as well. So for me, they should have won that game really convincingly, but we've really been let off the hook. Atletico Madrid unfortunately win their games. They still don't drop points. I don't think we'll quite have enough time to play against them in this episode either. I think it'll be next episode where we play against Madrid and hopefully try and take points from them. Before we end today's episode though, we've got the final game to play, and that's going to be against Anderlecht. That's in the Champions League, and as you can see, things are getting a little bit tight in there after we lost to Lyon, so you can see the top 3 now, it's all between them, so it's good that we've got a game against the 4th place to obviously try and take 3 points from them to extend our lead or try and create a lead over Dortmund. But yeah, it's going to be difficult now to sort of qualify top, because if Dortmund win here, then that could really change things. But we have been picked for this game against Anderlecht. Let's crack on with the final game of today's episode. Hopefully get ourselves a victory to end the episode on, and hopefully good performance. We haven't played a full 90 minutes of good football yet in today's episode, so we've got to try and do that now. Okay, here we go for this game against Anderlecht. Let's try and get ourselves a victory. Hopefully we can. We've got to put in a better performance. I think we've put out quite a strong team here, so giving ourselves a chance at least. What a pass. What a chance here for Anderlecht going forward again. Will he cross it up, play it inside? Jesus Christ, we're losing the game again. And more importantly, they've again played good football and scored the goal, and it's the first shot of the game, especially for them anyway. I don't think we've had one yet. 6 minutes in, and we've conceded very early on. Not good. Oh, our defence is dreadful, isn't it? I mean, just look at that. I mean, the issues in midfield. Look where the midfielders are here, scattered all over the place. Sergi Sampa's miles out of position. It's 4-4-2. You can't play it. You can't play it in these sort of games. And yet the manager continues to obviously go with it. He's never going to change it either. So that's clearly the issue for me. Midfield isn't balanced at all. There we go. Just about onside here as well. Muller has to get into the box for a cross. The ball goes in. It's to the back post, in fact. Still going, and oh, it's gone in. We've equalised. Oh my days, what has happened there? It's a great finish. Is that Dembele that scored it? And we've managed to equalise 10 minutes later. Great finish from the winger there, and he has, I think, scored that on Dembele. He's equalised, it's 1-1, and it's a great strike into the top left-hand corner. A little bit fluky, but we'll take it. No way. They're running through and they're going to score. They have done. Anderlecht of all teams have scored 2 goals against us in 27 minutes. What's going on? Losing the game again. They've restored their goal advantage, and they're taking the lead. Very, very annoying, but it's on the overlap this time round, and they've just overloaded us on the right-hand side. We haven't been able to cope, and they've got themselves back in front, 2-1. They're making this game really, really difficult for ourselves. Not even 30 minutes in yet, and we've already been down twice. I'll have this. Go on. Oh, off the bar or post, one of the two. So close. What a response that would have been. Unbelievable pass yet again. The cutback's perfectly on for them. Again, because the midfield aren't in the right positions. But it's a great turn. What a save from the legs of Ter Stegen. Still remains at 2-1. Come on, Muller, help me out here. It's a good opportunity. I might just have a go myself. Off balance. Still going. Oh, side netting. Hit it so well. Plays it into me. I'm going to shoot and hit the bar again. This is getting ridiculous now. It's going everywhere but the back of the net. Great chance. Cross it in, pick me out. It's a great ball, but again beaten to by the goalkeeper. Approaching half-time, still losing the game 2-1. Got to find a way back into this game. Ideally get an equaliser before half-time, but again cleared, and they're doing a good job of it as well. Half-time, losing the game 2-1. Need to find a way back into this match. We've had good chances. If I had scored both my opportunities, then ended up hitting the bar or post, then obviously we would be in front, but didn't quite happen. It was only marginally that they did miss, and so we've got to still try and get ourselves those 2 goals. Hopefully we can do. I want to try and get a goal myself as well. Seems like I've not quite been at it in that side of things, although I have been contributing in other ways. PK is going to play as right back now, since he replaces Valencia. Not really the change that I'd be wanting when we're losing the game 2-1, to be honest, and at the moment we are at risk of actually not getting through into the knockout stage at this rate, especially if they score, and that was a very close chance yet again. Keeps happening because we keep making the same mistakes in having this formation. They still look more likely of scoring than we do. We're an all-out attack, and again it just completely loses the structure in our midfield. Hopefully we can hit on the break here, because they've chucked loads of players forward for some reason. Can we get going forward ourselves? Come on, you've got to play it forward, Matty. What are you even doing up front anyway? Go on. Yes, a great chance up through, and saved again. Can't seem to score. So many good chances as well. Good chance for Muller. Oh, hits the post, and hits the bar. Jesus. We've scored! Equaliser. I nearly missed it as well, but oh my days, we equalised with 4 minutes to go. We need to be picking up the ball and going again. We don't just want a point here. Celta Vigo, who follows up and scores into an empty net. It eventually goes in. 3 shots, 2 of which hit the post and bar, so eventually it goes into the back of the net, and we've equalised finally. Let's crack on now and hopefully try and get out a third, but not enough time really, I don't think. And that's it, drawn the game 2-2, really disappointing. The only way that result can be okay for us is if in the other game there has been a draw between Dortmund and Lyon. So we'll wait and see if that is the case or not. But yeah, we should be beating Anderlecht on paper anyway. In terms of performance, I think we've got very lucky there to actually get ourselves a point from the game. We have had chances ourselves. We've had good opportunities as well. I've obviously hit the bar and post and things, so I could have easily got a couple of goals in the game, but I didn't. But there's still a lot of opportunities to Anderlecht. And we'll wait and see on the other result now. 7.9 rating's not fantastic for us though. What's happened in the other game? 2-1 to Dortmund, so I think they're taking the advantage in the group. Yeah, they have done by 2 points as well, so there's still a 6th game to be played, but gotta make sure that it's a victory there. I'm hoping it's against Dortmund, so we can potentially overtake them, but if not, then really it's all down to them as to whether they finish top or not. Next episode, we'll have a game against Atletico Madrid, an opportunity to go within 1 point of them, which would be very nice, of course. We've got to improve our performances. It's not been good enough at all in today's episode. Don't really know what's been wrong. Just in general, I think the formation, I go back to every single episode because I think that's still a massive issue. You can't play 4-4-2 on this game very regularly anyway. You've got to obviously change the formations and adapt, especially when teams playing 4-3-3. You can't really play 4-4-2 against that, or it's very difficult to anyway. So, I mean, we might have to change teams if that does continue to be an issue, but we'll stay obviously until January with no plans to hand in a transfer request just yet. But that is everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 75 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Getting a little bit closer now to 16,000 subscribers, so if you guys could help out, that'd be really appreciated if you haven't already. And that's everything for today's episode. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.